All right, today we're jumping into a really fascinating idea. It's about a space where all the usual rules of society just vanish. A place where you check your status at the door. And that place? It's the dance floor. So let me ask you something. Just think about your day to day life, right? Your job, your career, all those ways we kind of size each other up. Now, can you think of a place where your job title means absolutely nothing? Where your status just doesn't matter? Believe it or not, it's the dance floor. Yeah, I know, that might sound almost too simple, but trust me, the idea behind it is actually incredibly powerful. Okay, so to really get why this matters, we have to take a step back and look at the world we live in, right? Almost everything is built on some kind of hierarchy. It's all about status, income, labels, all these things that honestly define and divide us. And this slide just nails that contrast. On one side, you've got the everyday world, all about who you are, what you do, what you earn. But then you've got the dance floor. And over there, it's all about connection, music, and just feeling. It's like a completely different operating system for how human beings interact with each other. So, you gotta ask, how can this one little space possibly push back against that whole system of social ranking? The dance floor's answer. It's this quiet way of shaking things up. And the core idea really is that simple. It's a space where everyone is equal. The physical act of dancing with a partner, it just bypasses all our usual social filters. It puts people together on a truly level playing field. And that brings us to the real magic of it all. It's about putting connection over status. Out there, the rules that run our professional lives, our social circles, they just don't apply. Think about how this actually plays out. You could have a CEO being led in a dance by a college student, a surgeon following the lead of a barista. In that moment, all those labels, they just melt away. It's not about what car you drive or the house you own, it's about the connection you're creating right then and there. And what's so great is how accessible it is. You don't need fancy gear or a membership to a luxury club. All you need is a willingness to connect, and the barriers just keep on falling. I mean, think about dances like salsa, bachata, kizomba. They're like global languages, building bridges between cultures. You're not just learning some steps, you're plugging into this whole legacy of joy and even resistance. On the dance floor, age is literally just a number. Appearance, body type, none of it matters. All that matters is the connection. If that's good, the dance is good, period. It really is that simple. But it goes even deeper than just equality. The dance floor actually teaches us something incredibly valuable. It becomes this sort of social laboratory where you're practicing respect and consent in real time. And we're not talking about consent as some abstract theoretical idea here. No, on the dance floor, it's a physical practice. It's this constant, unspoken conversation of asking, of listening, of respecting boundaries. And it's all happening right there in the moment within the 3 or 4 minutes of a single song. And this real time practice, it's built on these really simple fundamental steps. One, you learn how to ask. Two, you learn that it's okay to say no, and just as important, how to hear no gracefully. Three, you learn to listen, not just with your ears, but to all the nonverbal cues. You're learning to communicate without words. And what does all of that add up to? You're actively practicing how to treat another human being with dignity. So, what's the big picture here? What does all this add up to? Well, it's pretty clear it's way more than just a hobby, right? It's really an invitation to join what the source article calls a quiet revolution. And I just love this line. Social dancing is a quiet revolution. It doesn't shout, it sways. It captures the whole idea perfectly, doesn't it? This isn't some loud, angry protest. It's a subtle but incredibly powerful act of connection, an act that can fundamentally change how we see and interact with each other. And that revolution is built on all those little things we just talked about, the asking, the listening, the swaying. And this all leads to our really hopeful and maybe even profound takeaway, the idea that maybe, just maybe, all these small, repeated acts of connection happening on dance floors all over the world, maybe that's how we start to heal some of the divisions out there, one dance at a time. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Now that you've seen how a simple dance can actually be a powerful act of equality and respect, the only question left is, are you ready to join the movement?